I love what Pythagoras said. It is better either to be silent or to say things of more value than silence. Yes, sooner throw a pearl at hazard than an idle or useless word. And do not say a little in many words, but a great deal in a few. The world will be happier if men had the same capacity to be silent that they have to speak. Hi guys, welcome to my personal coaching club. Please subscribe and like this video and turn on notifications so that you know when I post. Thank you. So let's look at 7 situations where you should stay silent. Number 1. Be silent in the heat of anger. Anger, like I like to say, is a temporary form of madness, and most people cannot predict what they may do or say when they are angry. In this video on how to overcome anger, I mention about walking away from the source of your anger, and that is to enable you not have the opportunity to say anything that you may regret saying in the heat of anger. In the event or in a situation where you are not able to walk away, it is best to take deep breaths and to keep quiet. Yes, be silent and be disciplined enough to let your anger subside and to let whoever you may be having an issue with calm down as well. There is a saying that 2 wrongs cannot make a right. So it's best for every part or every party to be silent whenever anger is present. Number 2, be silent if your words will offend a person. Most conversations can go very funny, and if you're a good listener, you can tell after a while in a conversation the kind of energy or personality the person you are conversing with is giving off. Some people delight in arguing or trying to prove something all the time, and if you see that a conversation is kind of going south, it's best to keep silent if you know that whatever you may say or interject into the conversation may not be edifying to the listener. As long as you are not putting up with any unnecessary verbal abuse, I think it is best to keep silent if you know that your words may not be proper or may come off as being offensive. Many people who may say offensive things do not intend to do so deliberately. Most of the time, it's just idle talk. So it's important to learn how to listen so you can know when to talk and when to keep silent. Number 3, be silent if your words could damage a friendship. Sometimes the best way to save a friendship is to agree to disagree, because there's just no way on planet Earth you will always 100% agree with your friends about every single thing. If you decide to insist on imposing your ideas or opinions on a friend of yours, you will stir up resentment and may say words that are very likely to damage your friendships. So it is important to know when to stay silent or when to simply be wise and agree to disagree without losing your friendships. Number 4, be silent if you cannot say it without screaming. You probably know a few of them, people who cannot talk without screaming. It can come off as hilarious or simply very annoying. Some people do not know how to say something that they want to get off their chest without screaming. Like that would make you hear it twice. Please learn to talk without screaming if you tend to be that way. And if you're feeling a lot of emotion about a particular topic or subject, be sure to stay silent if you cannot say it without screaming. If you can't say what you've got without yelling, it's best to stay silent. Let no foul words come out of your mouth, as that can mess up your mood and the mood of other people around you too. Number 5, be silent when you do not have all the facts. If you are having a conversation and someone is trying to prove something or mention some ideas or statements that you find irreconcilable or that you do not believe add up, As long as you are not very sure about it, it may be best to just listen and keep your opinions to yourself. Inasmuch as it is very important to know when to speak up so that you do not condone or accept or even tolerate error, it is also ideal to note that trying to always be right can be sometimes overrated. So someone may think they are right, and you may know for a fact that they are not saying the right things. If it isn't a life and death matter, what do you gain by trying to prove to them that they are wrong and that you are right? In many cases, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. So if you do have the facts, or you're not even entirely sure about all the facts, sometimes it's wiser and best to stay silent. Okay? Even when you know you're so right and they're so wrong, it's just wise to stay silent and let everyone just have their opinion so we can have some peace. Number 6, be silent when you're feeling emotional. Most times, an emotional outburst can result in someone saying a lot of nonsense or judgmental and critical words. So, as much as is within your power, learn to keep silent when you're feeling emotional or having mood swings or a bad day. Criticism breeds animosity, so there really is no good sense in stirring that up by speaking unwholesome words to someone, no matter how much you really desire to give them a piece of your mind. Some people do not deserve any attention, so be silent and let emotions subside before you decide to say anything so that your words are wholesome as much as possible. Number 7, be silent if your words convey the wrong impression. The art of conversation can be very dicey and sometimes can get complicated as everyone processes the same kind of information quite differently. You will be amazed at how preconceived notions influence what a person may hear you say that you did not even say. A lot of reasoning faculty can be at play here. If you find yourself in a conversation, be it political or religious or about any crucial or sensitive topics, it is important to be mindful of your words, as something said innocently may be misread and may convey a wrong impression. Do not let your mouth put you in trouble. Do not have a big mouth. Be slow to speak and always more eager to listen to hear what is being said before you have something to say about it. Silence can be golden, and knowing when to practice it can really help you in life generally, because you're here to be a life giver with your words. So would love to hear your insights in this. Share with us in the comments. Thank you for watching. I love you.